got a beautiful knife to show you here today, made by Boker from Germany. It's a gorgeous knife, a little bit of a different style than what I usually carry. This is more of a gentleman's knife, a classier knife. The most unique feature about this knife is that the blade is made out of Damascus steel. Now, for those of you who don't know, we're going to take a little side note here and have a look at what Damascus steel really is. So the process of making Damascus steel starts by selecting different types of metal, and what you do is you layer the flat stock on top of each other and weld basically a stack of metal like you see here. You go ahead, heat the metal up till it's softened up to manipulate, and you pound it thin. Once it's thin, you cut the metal off, fold it back over itself, and you weld it again. So now you have double the number of layers. Once you get the number of layers of steel you want stacked, you can cut out your blade shape, grind it, and then the blade is soaked in acid, and what happens is that more dense layers of steel turn a darker color. They're actually a darker color than the less dense layers of steel. So what you get from this process is a mixed sort of pattern steel that is very beautiful, very elegant, and one of the special things about it is no two Damascus blades are exactly the same. So let's have a look at the Boker Gent 2. So this is the Damascus blade, guys. I just think it's incredible, it's gorgeous, and it's fascinating. It's a real eye catcher for sure. Definitely not something you want to pound on, or in my case anyways, I don't want to go whittling or carving with this knife. It's just a beautiful knife to carry in your pocket. One perk about being a university science student is I have access to a lab. So me and my good buddy Ray Bartlett actually took this blade into the lab, threw it under a dissecting microscope to get some pictures for you guys so you could have a closer look. Camera doesn't always give you some of the close-ups that you'd like, so take a look at a few of these pictures. So the first picture, and the main one I wanted to get, was a close-up of the spine of the blade here. To the camera and to the naked eye even, it just looks like any other blade, just a smooth, clean back. But under the microscope, you can see right here, you can see each and every layer of the Damascus steel. So that's pretty incredible. We were so excited to get such a good picture of that. Here is a close-up of the 67 layers logo, which is very nice to have that stamped on there just for reference for future. And here is a close-up of the Damascus pattern from the side view. So that's very nice as well. We were glad to get such great pictures. So the Boker Gent 2 is actually made of 67 layers of different steel. So what you're seeing right here is each and every layer. It has a 2 3/4 inch blade, 6.5 inch total length. The knife is advertised by Boker as 1.6 ounces, but I checked this because it felt a little heavier than 1.6 to me, and sure enough, mine weighs in at 2.2 ounces, so a bit heavier than what they advertise. The liners of this knife are black, the back spacers are black. The pocket clip is very nice, it's also blackened. It's quite a deep carry pocket clip. Only one position, notice it. Where it is where it has to stay. Beautiful, clean looking pocket clip. The handle scales are a beautifully grained ebony, a dark ebony wood. So it just enhances the classiness of this knife a little more. This is a liner locking knife. Thumb stud opening. So this is your deployment mechanism. The bushings in the pivot of this knife are very slick. So the Boker is very easy to flick open. Requires almost no effort. That's it, guys. This is the Boker Gent 2 Damascus Steel. This knife, you can get it right now for roughly $80 plus tax. So it's not a real cheap knife, but definitely has some nice qualities. A real beautiful showpiece. So hope you liked it. Keep an eye out on my channel for some more gear reviews and some adventure footage. Like this video, comment below if you have any questions, guys. I'd be happy to answer them. And see you later.